Welcome back from Farm to You to Table by AIFD. Become the designer by selecting your monthly changing Lone Star Living bouquet plus a beautiful bunch and an exclusive vase that goes perfect with this arrangement. Welcome back to Farm to You to Table. I'm so excited about this bouquet. It's a new season, a new year, a new you with this beautiful bouquet. I love this color and our +1. Again, our new program, our Farm to You to Table, is so excited. It's exclusive to AIFD and I'm so excited to help you be a designer. Welcome back and let's get designing. I really love this bouquet this month. January is this, it's all about your health. I dressed a little sporty today for that for my outfit, because it's a new me. So I'm trying to do my best to start off the new year. Again, I love purple for the new year anyway, a little bit of silver, so it's a little surprising, a little bit wow for your guests or for yourself or for your house. It just makes you excited that, the new year's here. So in this bouquet, we have some kale. You can eat kale, it's very healthy. So it's already in this bouquet. So look at this, we're branding like a really healthy food item inside of this bouquet. I love beautiful kale. That purple color is magnificent. And then you'll see at this time, there's like a collection of items that we're going to be using in this, in our +1, our bunch program here that we're doing. So you feel like you're the designer, so you get to choose your thing. Like when I did this arrangement here, I chose the gorgeous Eryngium, which is a thistle, and I love thistle. Thistle is actually the national flower of Ireland, so it's like a really fun thing to do. I think it's great. It reminds me of fireworks. It gets me excited, almost Katy Perry like firework. Make it happen. And so I chose that for this one. And then I kind of went a little more like fireworky, but a little more on the demure side. I went kind of more of like traditional firework, a really white, kind of brighten up the bouquet a little bit. Again, you choose what you want to do, how you're feeling that day. You choose which bouquet, like which bunch you like and love for your +1. So it's all up to you. You be the designer, empower yourself to choose something beautiful for your home. So we're going to start designing with this beautiful bouquet. We're going to open it up and we're going to, again, clean off the stems really quickly. It doesn't take that long. Stuff that's going to be in water, just really easy. Sometimes some of the silver greenery can get in the water and make it kind of dirty as well. So just clean it off really well. I think we're pretty good. Again, if you have tidbits left over, we can use those in little vases throughout your house. I'm all about that, just making your guests feel welcome. And I'm gonna break some stuff up and around. I think we're pretty good as far as being clean, and shake it out a little bit. And the next we're gonna do, this is pretty clean already. It has some really great breaks on it, as you can see. So I'm gonna use this to fill in. So I'm gonna take this off to the side, and I'm gonna add my little bit of flower food. Again, this comes on the bouquet. You can get this from your florist inside the department, in our blooms department. Again, this is so key. And again, I'm gonna use something to stir it with. You know me, I'm gonna bring something that I have and stir it in. Make sure it gets kind of mixed in there. Boom, perfect. Put it back together. And here's my bouquet. Again, I kind of shook it out a little bit. I shake it out because sometimes when it gets in transportation, it gets like kind of squeezed together because, again, they're being boxed and being sent to us from the farms in Colombia. And it's so nice to shake it out to make it look beautiful and fresh when you get it to your home. So here we are, it's beautifully shook out. I'm gonna use my technique where I'm gonna pull my vase to the edge and use my table to cut my stems. Very easy, boom, they're cut, should be the right length. Everything should be in water. That's also very important that leave your stems to touch the bottom of the vase. Really helps me know that there's some water in there and knowing that the flowers are getting fresh water the whole time. And so really what I'm gonna do with this is I'm gonna use this as my filler, and I'm gonna make it look like fireworks. So as it can kind of stick out a little bit. And so it's almost gonna have a sheltering effect to it. A sheltering is when you actually, some of the stuff actually comes over the arrangement and shelters it, almost like you're building a house on it. And so that's gonna it's a design technique that you can use, but also it's gonna make it like fireworks as well. So it's twofold. So you're kind of playing with a design technique and also with the season as well. So I think it's kind of a fun way to try something. So again, it's gonna kind of come out and look like fireworks. And it can be a little tall, it can stick out because it's so pretty and light. It reminds me of fireworks shooting in the sky. So if it sticks out a little bit, I'm good with that. It's also gonna make this arrangement look a little more gardeny. So you actually can have a really great fun time with it so it doesn't look so stagnant. you know, sometimes when you arrange, it's all kind of compiled and, you know, some more composed. This can be a little more fun, a little more natural, a little more like fireworks, and I love it. I say that because it's a new year, and you got to start that new year off with some fireworks to get you started. And again, don't be afraid to let it stick out, and if it sticks out too much, do not be afraid to edit it. So that's my big word too, is edit. So you're using a sheltering term, but you're also going to use editing. So when it gets a little heavy, you can come back and edit it. So this bunch is really big, and so you don't have to use all of it. Again, you feel the need to stop when you want to, and don't use it when don't use it as much as you need to, or you say, you know what, it looks a little busy, you can take it out. Like, you're becoming the designer. I'm teaching you to design. So be excited about being that designer and making stuff look right to you. If it doesn't look right, it doesn't look right. You don't have to be a designer to say that. You can go, you know what, my arrangement doesn't look right. So you know what, start over, or fix it, or edit it, and make it look more like the way that you want it. And so, like for me, like it looks a little heavy in some places, so don't be afraid to come in and just go, you know what, that's a little heavy. Again, I'm gonna edit it and I'm gonna take it out, so it's gonna give me a little more airiness to it, so it's not so clumpy feeling. It looks a little more airy, and that's what I really want with this. Again, I wanna take some of the pieces out. And again, this design style is not for everybody. Like some people go like, I don't like that. Again, you're the designer. You can say, hey, I sheltered this arrangement, it looks really cool, and you can tell people what you're talking about, and guess what? You're a designer at that point. Then they start listening to you like, oh my gosh, he or she knows what they're doing. Like they're designing with all this stuff. They use these terms, it's so beautiful. But I think for me, it reminds me of the night sky, it reminds me of fireworks in the first of the year. Again, you be the designer, edit it as you need to, design it how you want to. If you want it to be down into the arrangement, so be it. You're the designer, become the designer. Follow us for a new video every month.